Hi everybody, tis Avalon again. All right, so I want to talk to you guys today about Kava. Kava is a root, ground up, and it is used for reducing stress and calming you, like nature's natural Xanax, right? And so I had heard about it. I've been watching this new channel called Joey Talks, and he does all kind of videos about mental health, about supplements. He talks about kratom and kava and other supplements, which I'm not going to talk to you about right this minute because I have to try it first. There's one that he recommends that has now basically become his favorite, and I'm going to try it. I got to buy it, try it, and then I'll do a video on it. Right now we're going to do kava. All right, so what I do is I microwave hot water for a minute in my 2-cup measuring cup. And it makes it really hot, not boiling. We don't want boiling. And then you get your handy dandy tablespoon. You sit your phone down like that way. All right, so the kava that I got is from Creepy Tiki. According to them, it's some of the best kava you can get. But I think any company would probably tell you that. Oops. Any company would tell you that, but they got good reviews. So that's one of the reasons I went with them. So, all right. For 1 to 2 servings. When I ordered this, it came with a free bag. But you can also buy kava bags from Amazon. They are tightly knit enough that it's not going to allow the little root pieces to come through. But there you go. You're going to take 2 heaping tablespoons of the kava. I'm out of practice making videos, guys. I'm sorry. I haven't been around. I've been working out at the Y. And for the last 2 months, which is causing me to get into better shape. And I'm happy about that. So that's one of the reasons I haven't been around. I'm still doing good, though. Going up on 8 years of recovery, sobriety. All right. So here's the first one. Oh, jeez. All right. Going to go in this bag. See this bag? Now I have a bowl that I use, and I'm going to show it to you. Just a metal bowl. And I'm going to fill my bag with the 2 tablespoons. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. I'm shaking you around. You're going to get motion sickness. All right, so you're going to stick your bag in the bowl, and you're going to pour your kava in because the powder's going to come out. I'll show you here in a second. Since I get my kava in the bag, I will show you. I'll put my kava in the bag. Wow. All right. So I put my kava in the bag, as you can see. So the powder comes out, as you can see, like that. And what I'm going to do, so I'm going to pour, whoop, if I turn you around, I need a camera holder or something so that I can do this because I can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry, I'm so unprofessional. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of these and I'm going to make the bag, I'll show you. I'll put it around and close the bag up and seal the bag up with it. And, I'll show you. See? And I'm just going to seal this up with this tie. And then make sure it's nice and closed. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this 2 cups of water. I'm going to pour it right on there. Let me see if I can stick this down here. There we go. That'll work. All right. So then I'm going to pour this right on it, right on the kava. And I'm going to let that kind of steep for about, I don't know, 5 minutes maybe. And you want to kind of bounce it around. You might even want to take a spoon. Excuse me. I've done this too. Take a spoon, kind of knead it around in the water, releasing all those nice little, what do you call them? Little thingies that it's going to make you feel all calm and peaceful. Tired, if you ask me. I'm not a real big kava fan. I am finding, and I've tried it probably about 4 times, I think. And it's made me tired. If you make it right, it will make your lips and your tongue just a little bit numb. So you know you made it right when your tongue and your lips are numb. And, let it sit in there and get all nice. And see, what's happening to the water right now is it's getting all nice and brown. You're just going to want to, let it do its thing, right? I'm really not a fan of kava. I've been watching Joey Talks and a lot of other videos talking about how kava gives you this kind of euphoria feeling and it's all this wonderfulness. I'm really not experiencing that. And I've talked to a few other people that aren't experiencing that also. So maybe it's just something, we're all different. We all react different to different supplements. And I don't know what the problem is. But I do know one thing I've been doing wrong. One thing that I just watched. I rewatched the video, Joey Talks How to Make Kava video. And one thing he says, it's fat soluble. So it needs fat to absorb. And so he uses like an almond milk or a silk almond flavored milk, and he'll put that in his kava and drink it. And you don't, okay, this is very important. I'm glad I remembered this. You don't chug it. You drink it slowly, like you would a soda. Take a drink, wait a few minutes, 10 minutes, take another good drink, wait 10 minutes. It's a drink that you want to sip on. Some people sip on it all day. They just take little sips all day long. It's up to you. The best thing to do is to start out slow and to see how your body's going to react. But thing about kava, do you know how when you take kratom, the more you take, the less it works? You kind of build a tolerance, kind of like that. Kava has a reverse tolerance, right? I don't know if that's the right way to say it. But you have to use more in the beginning until it builds up in your system. And then you don't have to use as much. So if you use kava 3 or 4 times a week, maybe as you go along, you won't have to use as much because it has a build-up effect. And so it doesn't take as much to get the desired effect. Whoa. To get the desired effect. I am so sorry I'm shaking you guys around. I was not planning on doing this video right now, so I'm kind of just winging it by the seat of my pants. All right, so that kava now has set in this for a pretty good amount of time, I think. And so I'm going to put the phone down here so you can see what I'm doing. Bear with me, guys. I'm not a professional YouTuber. I do the best I can. And thank you guys for all the subscribers I do have for sticking with me and understanding that I'm just Avalon. I'm not fancy schmancy. I'm just Avalon. I'm in recovery. Haven't shot heroin in almost 8 years. Well, November will be 8 years, so about 7.5 years. Right? It's 14. November November 28, 2014. That's almost 8 years, right? So, all right. All right, so now you got this, now you have this all in this bowl. And it's enough for 1 or 2 servings. Now look, I'm going to show you. It seems to me there's two cups of liquid in there. And so what you'll do, and what I do, is I use mason jars. Because I keep my kratom in mason jars, right? And I label them and everything. And so I'm going to get 2 mason jars. And I'm going to put 1 serving in one and 1 serving in the other. And I'm going to refrigerate them. Because Kava warm, yikes. Not a good thing. So I'm going to mix it up because there's stuff on the bottom. And what I do with my... Oh, there it is. I'm going to pour it back into... You can do it any way you want to, but this is how I do it. Now, pour that in there, like that. So now I got 2 cups of liquids. And see, the reason I pour this back in is so I can know exactly how much is going into each one of these. 1 cup apiece. I'm not... Oh, that's got to create a minute. I'm not good at guessing amounts, so I would rather just do it this way. So 1 in each. Oh, let me mix it again. The stuff settles to the bottom. There's a little bit of powder, like a little bit of, I don't know what it is, residue maybe. It settles at the bottom. So I'm going to pour 1 cup in here. There we go. There's 1 cup left. And that's going to go in here. So there we are. 2 servings. So next thing is to remember, you can put it over ice, you can mix it with juice, but you really should use fat. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to take my serving and let me see, I don't have any coffee cups, they're in the dishwasher. I do have some vanilla. I do have some vanilla creamer. I could use that, right? So let me see. Let me see how this is going to be. I'm going to pour some vanilla creamer into the Kava. French vanilla creamer. It's very important. It's fat soluble. Maybe that's what I wasn't doing right when I was making it before. I don't know. So I'm gonna pour some in there, just like that. Then I'm gonna put some ice cubes in it. And I'm going to drink it. Well, I'm going to see how it works with fat in it. Hope I can stand the taste. Oh my gosh, I was doing I've been doing Red Bubble lately because I want to put less powder in my stomach. I literally gag. Now you know what Red Bubble is. You've seen my Red Bubble videos. I made Red Bubble videos, part 1 and part 2. And you can look in my playlist, or not in my playlist. I don't have playlists. And look in my videos, and you'll find it. It's my most popular video. I sit down and I really explain how to do things as far as kratom goes. And it is the nastiest. It is the nastiest tasting anything, right? So this can't be as bad. This shouldn't be as bad as that. Let's hope. Let me see. You know what it tastes like? Have you ever had milk of magnesia? When I was a kid, I was given milk of magnesia when I had an upset tummy. That is what that tastes like. Milk of magnesia. But you know what? It's okay to sip on. It's not like I'm going to sit down and enjoy a casual, enjoyable cup of kava. It's for medicinal purposes. So if I'm feeling stressed out, oh yeah, you know what? My tongue and my lips, I can feel it get numb already. That's a good sign. That means that I made it right. That means that it's good. It has a slight numbing. So you know you did a good thing. All right, so I'm going to tell you again. Creepy Tiki. And it is really good from the reviews and I was messaging them about, because there are different types of kava. Ones with more, they're not alkaloids like in a kratom, and I can't remember the name of them. So unprepared. How do you guys deal with me? So look up kava. You guys all know Google. Y'all have phone. You can look up and see what kava is and what those little nice little things that are in it will do for your brain. And so there are different types of kava, and some have more of those little nice little brain effectors, and others don't. And this one that I got, it is traditional noble. Let me try that again. Traditional noble kava. And it was on special when I bought it. 200 grams plus the bag that came with it. I think it was $45 maybe, something like that. And like I said, you get a lot. So, you know, and you don't need it every day. It's not like you have to do it every day. So you're not going to be like, I mean, unless you're going to be sipping it all day long, like some people. Some people do. So here's what's left in the bag. You see, it's like, it's not like, see, there's, see all that in there? You don't want that, but yeah, I think it was like 10 minutes, at least I let that steep in that water. So we got all those good things out of it. So, you know what I like to do when I don't like the taste of something? Use a straw. Of course, I'm not going to be able to find my, yeah, there it is. My Dallas Cowboy straw. Go Cowboys! Hey! Stir it, like, remember, because it settles to the bottom. So you're going to just, you know, have to stir it up a little. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. And like I said, did I tell you in the beginning that Joey Talks, he just did a new video yesterday, maybe day before, of this new supplement he's trying. And so you can go over and check out his channel. I'm really learning a lot from him, and you can too. And so I'm going to try a new supplement here soon. It's a nose spray. And it is a nootropic. That means it makes, you know, it has physical effects that will cause you to, you know, either feel calm or feel good, or, you know, it affects your mood. It affects, you know, how you feel. And so I need to do that because, guys, I'm finding that the kratom, you know, I take it in the mornings. It's just not cutting it in the afternoons. I'm miserable, to put it bluntly. Absolutely misery in the afternoons. I have something called sundowners, and at about 1:30, 2 o'clock, it is horrible. It's hell. I get depressed. I get anxious. I get mean. And so and I don't want to start taking kratom in the afternoons because I don't want my tolerance to do what it always does if you take more. You know, if I start taking it in the, in the afternoon, it's not going to work anymore. And I don't want that to happen. And so, all right. So I keep my open bags in a Ziploc baggie, airtight. And there's that bag from Amazon. Like I said, they're reusable. The one that comes with the crate with the Kava I ordered, I mean, they're reusable. You just wash them. You empty it and wash the bag out, rinse it out, and you're good to go. But all right, so I'm gonna go. I will keep you guys informed of the new supplement that I'm gonna be trying as soon as I buy it and get it shipped. A little expensive. I wonder if I should just tell you what. Oh, yikes! My body is tired today from. I did a mile and a half on the treadmill uphill. And mile and a half takes me about 30 minutes. So you know I'm kind of hauling ass for an old lady, right? So I'm all for herbal supplements. I'm all for what the earth can give you. I mean, if I didn't hate marijuana so much and it didn't make me sick and puke, I would probably have a vape pen for the afternoons. But I just, God, I don't know how people can do it. All right, so this is Joey from Joey Talks. And I hope you saw that. Anyway, so his new nootropic is called Bromantane. Bromantane. And it's his videos, My Favorite Nootropic, Bromantane Review. His favorite nootropic used to be Kratom. And apparently this new stuff is really, really good. It helps elevate your mood. And so there's some dangerous ones out there. I want to talk about one that I've heard of that's it's dangerous but I'm not going to talk about that right now. So check out Joey Talks, and I will talk to you guys later. Brightest blessings, and God is blessed.